people, welcome to my player rating show after we just done okay against Luton. I'm fed up with giving ratings and they're just okay. Because that's what they all were today, okay. 5s. Apart from Maguire and Lindelof, they were all just okay. And that's what this is going to be. It's going to be an okay player ratings. Starting from Andre Onana. Made a good save from Morris from the header, but he should save that. What else did he do? A couple of tame shots that he just gathered. Just an average 6. It just did his job. Distribution-wise, again, it weren't really a game for that. We had the ball. He always had, centre-backs ahead of him. He didn't have to play between the lines and stuff. He hit it long a couple of times to try and let us gamble off the second balls because we weren't winning the first. But essentially, Onana done okay. There you go. Done okay, mate. Right back. Dallo. How did you do? Done okay. Didn't really do anything wrong. He was a flat 6. Yeah, I think he was a flat 6. I think he had a wild shot over the bar. Didn't really make any huge errors. He dug out a cross that McTominay headed over. He did well to do that. Was he up and down? Was he a superb outlet? Was he creating? Was he overlapping every single time and getting crosses in the box? Not really. Just a flat performance. I think he was just a controlled performance. I think he was just okay. Harry Maguire, right centre-back. Very good. I'm going to give Harry Maguire a 7. And he was my man of the match as well. His switches of play are key against a team that's got a low block, against a team that's going to sit off and let him have time on the ball. He's going to be key in terms of doing that. And out of the defenders we have available, he's the only one who can do that. That's not Varane's game, which is why we're seeing him playing more than Raphael Varane at the moment. But was never in any trouble. Strong in the tackle, making sure he didn't get turned. If there was a few duels that he had to win, he made sure he won them. And like I said, his passing-wise to set our attacks up. Because we did create chances today. Do you know what I mean? We did create chances. Our build-up play was at times a bit pedestrian, but other times there was clear chances there, and we should have scored. So, yeah, Harry Maguire was probably the man of the match, which says a lot about our attacking players and Man United right now. But I'll give him a 7. Victor Lindelof scored the goal, composed at the back. Again, I'll give him a 7. He's the match winner. Do you know what I mean? It's a good finish. Get your foot through it. And yeah, he didn't really get into any, moments of panic or trouble. Because that's the thing about these types of games. Like, of course, we could say we were mundane and we trickled over the line to a win. But essentially, you have to make sure you don't make mistakes. That self-sabotage Man United gene is real. Like the guys were saying on the match view, like, we got a bozo gene. Like, KG was right. What did he say? He said, I swear sometimes we just go, let me just do the maddest pass. Let me just make the stupidest mistake. Everything's going fine, but let me just mess it up. That's a very Man United-like thing to do. But Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire both didn't have any of that. And so did Dallo, so did back forward, to be fair. Reguilon, just all right. I'll probably give him a 5. He was all right, got up and down. Not really amazing on the ball. Didn't really lay on any chances. Flat 5, not really much to say about Reguilon. Didn't really have an opposite number that went at him, so he had to do loads of defending. It just bang average. But I'll give him a little bit less than it. Actually, I'll just give him a flat 6. They got a clean sheet. Into midfield, Christian Eriksen obviously had to come off quite early, so I think I just got to give him a 5. I can't really give him much more than that. Scott McTominay, I think, does he actually get an assist for that? Does he set it back to Lindelof? It looked a bit messy. I think maybe Luton might have kicked it back to him. If he did kick it back, if he did outside, because it fizzed in from Rashford, I can't see McTominay outside of the boot setting him from there. Maybe I'm being I haven't seen it back, but if he did, then he's going to get a high rating I'm going to give him because he get an assist. But I'm going to give him just a 6. I think he was okay, physical, won the ball back a couple of times. But again, as a game where Man United just had the ball, it was easy. It was an easy game. Do you know what I mean? Easy. Bruno, he was my player to watch actually today. Done okay. Just not really. Do you know what I mean? Left foot shot over the bar, free kick over the bar. Had a crossfield pass which he shouldn't have done, but he got lucky because they headed it straight to us. Just all right. Corners, yeah. 6, average. And that is it. Especially as we go higher up the pitch, the ratings are going to get less. Garnacho, again, give a 6. I think he was wasteful. Could really be a 5 because actually he's a young kid. I wanna give him the benefit of the doubt. But essentially, no. You know what? The people who should have scored, I'm gonna mark them down because they're the reason why we wasn't just out of sight and it wasn't just as easy as and comfortable as it should be because we missed key chances. So we got into positions, but it was very wasteful. I'm actually gonna give him a 5. I love the kid. I think he's good that he's getting a run in the team right now, but in the basis of 90 minutes, he's got to take his chances. He had one where he cut in really easy, no pressure, and he shot over the bar. Then he had one where he's clean through. He's messed that one up as well, and he should score that one. So apart from that, and he wasn't really creating lots. He was getting at his man. I give him that, but I think a 5's fair, to be honest. Because again, I'm going to be more strict on the forwards because they didn't take the chances to ease the pressure off the team. And again, it goes on where our forwards just aren't scoring. And it was on them. They can't say they didn't have chances today. So I am going to be a bit more critical of them and I am going to mark them down a little bit more. Hoyland, same thing. I'm going to give him a 5 as well. He's got to score. He's got to score, man. Like my biggest worry for Hoyland in recent weeks was, especially in the Premier League, obviously not the Champions League. In the Premier League, he hasn't really even been involved. He's not getting the chances. People aren't looking for him. I can't throw that same statement out after that Luton game. He had 2 really good chances, especially the first one. And I know it's at a bit of an awkward height, but 4 yards out, you have to find a way to score. Look, I'm not disrespecting the keeper. The keeper's made a good save, the Luton keeper. But from there, I need my striker to be scoring. Then he had a header as well. Again, I need my striker to at least be hitting the target. Really should be scoring that header as well. So then he had one that was blocked as well. So yeah, I'm going to give him a 5 because again, the chances were there. He had 2 clear-cut chances and he didn't take them. One off target, one on target from really close range. So I'm going to mark him down for that. Obviously, the work rate was still there. The fact he's getting chances is still there. He's still building, but he just needs one to just go in off his backside or something. He just needs anything to just get that first Premier League goal because you can clearly see the guy can score goals. Marcus Rashford, he would have got a 5. Just like the rest of the forwards, to keep it in line with marking them down because they've had chances to score and didn't take it. That one to make it 2-0 where Anthony slides him, he absolutely has to take that. The other ones are probably half chances. The one where he skies the shot in the first half. But I'm going to give him a 6 because he gets a partial assist, which leads to the only goal of the game. So I'm going to be fair and give him a little mark up because of that. But he was on course for a 5 because, let's be honest, from an attacking sense, apart from that, which was the decisive moment in the game, to be fair, didn't really see anything, a little bit wasteful, getting a bit frustrated, snatching at things, just wasn't quite great. Into the subs, Anthony came on late, like I just said, laid in Marcus Rashford, and he should have got an assist. That should have been a good assist for Anthony, but I'd give him a flat 5, because after that he didn't really do much. Maybe a 6, but Mason Mount, he done okay. I give him a 6. Gave the ball away once, but other than that, got about the pitch and tried to make things happen. He did okay. Who else was there? Martial, NA. Didn't really do anything when he came on. And Rafael Varane, just see the game out. NA. So, yeah, Eric Ten Hag, what do I give him? Wasn't really his fault. The game wasn't 3 or 4-0 like it should have been. That's on the forwards. So the team we put out was good. I don't think we played amazing through the game, though. It wasn't quick enough. There wasn't enough tempo. But it shows you we can play like that and still create the chances we did. That shows the level of opposition in Luton. But Ten Hag, team selection, I give him a 6. Maybe a 7 because we won and kept a clean sheet. No, I'm going to give him a 6. It wasn't very inspiring today, and the team didn't really perform. But it wasn't really on him. He'd set them out. They created chances. They didn't take them. Actually, I'm going to take pressure off the manager. I'm going to give him a 7. I'm going to give him a 7 because that manager's missing. Do you know what I mean? That's not on him. Garnacho's flipping, trying to go around the keeper when he should shoot. Rashford ain't give the keeper eyes. He shot straight at the keeper. Hoyland's missing from 4 yards. The chances are there. You can't expect Ten Hag to change that. So I'm going to give him a 7. And then obviously the change that he made when Eriksen come off, he could have gone with Amrabat just to get him in and get him going. But it was the right move to bring on Mason Mount instead of him. So yeah, I'll give him a 7. But it's slim pickings. That's my player ratings. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below because it was a dull one. Anyway, I'm out of it.